This message is for you, and you cannot afford to take it lightly. God says, you have been crying in silence, you have been asking for answers, you have been begging to know why your heart has felt so empty, why you have felt abandoned by love, why you have been left with scars that no one else sees. God is telling me to tell you that it is not the end of your story. Don't you dare skip this, don't you dare walk away from what is being revealed to you right now. Because everything changes for you this Friday, everything that you thought was lost will be restored, everything you thought was delayed will arrive suddenly. God says, this Friday you are meeting your soulmate, and I am about to show you the exact location where heaven has written your encounter. God says, this has been written in the book of life since the day you were born. You were never meant to wander alone. You were never meant to die with loneliness in your chest. You were designed with love in your DNA, you were marked with destiny in your blood. And the tears you shed at night were not wasted. God counted every single one of them. Every midnight prayer, every whispered, "Why can't love find me?" was carried to heaven, and now heaven responds. Don't run from this message. Don't say, "Maybe it's not for me." God is speaking directly to you right now. This Friday, a moment of collision will happen. Your path will intersect with the one person who carries the missing half of your soul. This is not coincidence. God does not play with your heart. This is not just another stranger. This is not just another fleeting connection. This is the one you have been searching for in every face, in every touch, in every memory of love that crumbled too quickly. You have been walking toward this encounter your whole life, and this Friday you will finally arrive at the exact point where destiny has been waiting. God says, the exact location is not random. It is a place you may have passed before, a place that may seem ordinary, but when you arrive this time, everything will feel different. The air will feel charged, your spirit will recognize what your eyes cannot yet explain. God says, watch carefully, because I will give you signs before this happens. The clock will point to a certain number, and you will feel goosebumps on your skin. A small unexpected delay will actually guide you to the right moment. You may even think, "Why am I here at this time?" But God will whisper, "Because I needed you here now." This is how heaven arranges what the earth cannot. Don't ignore this. Don't dismiss this as fantasy. God says, you have missed blessings before by doubting, by skipping, by saying, "It can't be me." That is why I beg you, don't treat this lightly. This Friday is not just another day. This Friday heaven has scheduled a divine appointment. It may be a cafe where your paths cross, it may be a street corner where your eyes lock, it may be an unexpected place of waiting, like a bus stop, train station, or shop you never planned to enter. But when it happens, your soul will know. Your chest will pound with a rhythm you cannot explain, your breath will stutter, and for a split second, you will feel eternity flood into your body. God says, this soulmate is not just anyone. This is the one I handpicked for you before you were formed in your mother's womb. This is the one whose prayers have been crying out for you, just as you have been crying out for them. They too have suffered heartbreak, they too have been betrayed, they too have wondered if love would ever find them. But just like you, they kept faith alive. And now I unite two flames that were once separated. The collision of souls will not just feel like attraction, it will feel like recognition. You will not say, "I just met you." You will say, "I feel like I've always known you." Because in truth, your spirits knew each other before your bodies even entered this world. God says, do not be afraid. Your mind will try to sabotage this moment. Fear will whisper, don't trust it, don't believe it, don't open your heart. But God says, if you push them away, you will delay what heaven is desperately trying to bring into your life. I am begging you, do not sabotage your miracle with doubt. Do not walk away from what your soul has been begging me for. You have prayed for love. You have asked me, God, when is it my turn? And heaven shouts back, your turn is this Friday. But the enemy wants you to ignore this, to skip this, to close your heart. God says, if you ignore this message, if you close your heart, if you refuse to show up at the place I am guiding you to, you will cry tears of regret, because the blessing you have begged for will pass right by you. God says, prepare yourself. On Thursday night, cleanse your mind, release the pain of your past, forgive those who hurt you. Walk into Friday with expectancy. Do not walk with bitterness in your chest, do not walk with disbelief. Wear something that makes you feel alive. Smile even if your heart trembles. Because heaven sees the details. Heaven notices every small preparation. And when your soulmate looks at you for the first time, they will not just see your face, they will see the glow of divine preparation. This is not an accident. This is not just someone you'll date. This is covenant. This is destiny. This is the person who will hold your hand when storms come, the one who will not abandon you in the night, the one who will pray with you, fight for you, believe in you, and build with you. God says, this is the one who will finally love you the way you always deserve to be loved. And God warns, do not tell everyone about this. Don't share this with people who secretly want you miserable. Don't tell it to those who envy you, because they will try to curse what God is blessing. Keep this sacred until it unfolds. Protect it with silence and with faith. God says, this Friday, when you step into that exact location, when you feel the pull of heaven in your chest, don't hesitate. Don't hide. Don't pretend you don't feel it. Open your mouth. Say hello. Allow the spark to ignite. Because heaven will not do for you what you must do for yourself. Heaven aligns, but you must step forward. Heaven arranges, but you must respond. Heaven delivers, but you must receive. Don't miss this. Don't scroll past this. Don't delay. Your miracle of love is not coming years from now, it is scheduled for this Friday. The place is already prepared. The person is already on their way. All that's left is for you to believe, to show up, and to open your heart. God says, this is not a dream. This is not a test. This is the answer you have been begging for. This Friday, your soulmate. This Friday, your destiny. This Friday, everything changes. God says, don't think this is just another message. Don't try to skip over it, because if you do, you will block what heaven has been moving toward you for years. I am pleading with you, this is not something you can treat casually. God says, you have been through too much pain for this moment to be ignored. You have walked through betrayal, rejection, abandonment, and heartbreak. People have promised you forever and left you with pieces. People have said they loved you, but they only wanted to use you. And still, you kept going, still you kept praying, still you kept believing. That is why heaven has chosen you for this blessing now. God says, this Friday is not a day for tears. This Friday is a day of fulfillment. The angels are already being dispatched to clear the way. There will be strange delays, sudden detours, even small interruptions, but they are not there to frustrate you. They are heaven's way of aligning you at the exact second, the exact place, the exact divine moment. If you resist, if you grow impatient, if you complain, you will miss what God is trying to arrange. But if you flow with it, if you trust even the inconveniences, you will see how everything is secretly working in your favor. God says, I am whispering the location into your spirit even now. A place you know, but haven't looked at in the way you should. It may be a cafe, a park, a familiar shop, a bus stop, a quiet corner, or even a waiting room where you least expect heaven's touch. But don't doubt this, when you step into that place, your heart will recognize something before your mind does. That pull, that shock in your spirit, is heaven's confirmation. God says, prepare your spirit. Don't walk into Friday heavy with yesterday's pain. Don't drag betrayal into the place of blessing. Don't wear disappointment like clothing. Shake it off. God says, let go of the one who left. Let go of the one who lied. Let go of the one who made you feel unworthy. Because if you cling to them, you will blind yourself to the one who has been sent to heal you. God says, don't sabotage this miracle. Your soulmate is closer than you think. They have been praying too. They have cried into their pillow, just like you. They have begged heaven to send them someone true, someone loyal, someone who won't play with their heart. And God says, I answered both of you with each other. When your eyes meet, it will not feel like, hello. It will feel like, finally. But God warns, this is fragile in its beginning. That is why I tell you again, do not tell everyone. Keep it quiet. Protect it. People around you may pretend to celebrate, but secretly they envy. They don't want to see you happy. They want you broken, alone, begging. That is why God says, guard this blessing until it is strong enough to stand. God says, this is not casual love. This is covenant. This is destiny. This is the one who will stand beside you when storms rage, the one who will build your dreams with you, the one who will hold you when you fall, the one who will not abandon you in the dark. This is the love that doesn't fade, the love that doesn't betray, the love that was carved into your destiny before you were born. This Friday is written. This Friday is scheduled. This Friday, the clock of heaven will align with the clock of earth, and your soulmate will be standing where heaven decreed they should be. Don't miss it. Don't doubt it. Don't walk past it. This is your moment, and God says if you let it slip, it will hurt you more than any heartbreak before. God says, trust me. Trust the process. Trust the timing. And when you step into that location, when you feel your soul ignite, don't hesitate. Speak. Smile. Allow the miracle to unfold. Heaven has done its, now it is your turn. God says, listen carefully, because this is even more urgent than what you have already read. Do not close your eyes to this, do not scroll past it, because heaven is shouting your name right now. God says, you keep saying, I want proof, I want a sign, I want to know if this message is really for me. And heaven answers, the fact that these words found you at this exact moment, when your heart is desperate, when your spirit is restless, that is the sign. You think you stumbled upon this by accident, but God says, there are no accidents in heaven's plan. This message is your roadmap. This message is your warning. This message is your lifeline. God says, this Friday is sealed with divine ink. I saw the tears you shed last month when you thought love would never find you. I saw you comparing yourself to others, wondering why everyone else seems to find joy while you are left waiting. I heard your voice in the night saying, God, do you even see me anymore? And heaven thunders back, yes, I see you. I never stopped seeing you. I never stopped holding your heart, even when others broke it. That is why this Friday is not just a day, it is a rescue. But God warns, the enemy knows what is scheduled for you. The enemy knows love is about to find you. That is why distractions will come, that is why chaos will try to pull you off course. You may suddenly feel too tired to go out, you may feel a voice say, stay home, nothing will happen. Or you may receive unexpected conflict, someone may try to pull you into drama, someone may provoke you into anger. God says, resist it. Do not give in. Do not let petty distractions rob you of eternal joy. If you let irritation keep you away, you will cry bitter tears when you realize what you missed. God says, I will give you 3 signs before the meeting. Pay attention, the first sign will come in the form of repetition. You will keep seeing the same number, hearing the same word, or noticing the same symbol in unexpected places. This is not coincidence, it is heaven preparing your spirit. The second sign will come as a strange delay or reroute. You may miss a bus, take a longer path, or find yourself in a place you didn't plan to be. Don't be angry, this is my hand guiding you. The third sign will be a physical shift. Goosebumps, a sudden chill, or a warmth across your chest. Your body will react to the nearness of destiny. When all three happen, know that the divine meeting is moments away. God says, when you see them, you will feel it instantly. Your mind may argue, your fear may whisper, but your soul will scream, it's them. This is not fantasy. This is not a random spark. This is recognition of what heaven already joined in eternity. Do not overthink. Do not wait for perfect words. Just step forward. Just open your mouth. Just let the miracle unfold. God says, you have suffered enough. You have been patient enough. You have carried heartbreak long enough. Now is the time for your heart to be restored. This is why I beg you again, do not ignore this, do not dismiss this, do not say, maybe another time. There is no other time. This Friday is carved into destiny. This Friday is the key to unlocking what you prayed for. If you miss it, heaven will weep with you, because the blessing was delivered but you refused to open the door. This is not a game. This is not exaggeration. This is your life, your love, your forever. God says, I have written this into your story. Now it is your turn to walk into it.